You wrote the book in the combat zone of finance.
Yes.
When you got the opportunity to become the governor of the central bank in Iceland. This is a brick with a lot of lessons I've noted in the book.
Yeah.
So let's definitely, it has an English version, an Iceland version, Norwegian, and Chinese.
And a Chinese version.
And
yes.
a Chinese. So people...
It was voted the business book of the year in China in 2022.
Yeah. Can you say some conclusions to like why this book still is valuable today in the world we are seeing? And
no, I think of course the first part, there are three parts of the book, right? One part is on the tensions that accumulate, right? Especially in the financial market related to excessive debt, and I'll get back to that. The second is on the crisis and the collapse and crisis management for good and bad, which is more about leadership, right? And the things you can do. And then the last is on the recovery phase, right? And I'll try very quickly for each have some. So the first part goes on debt crises tend to repeat themselves, right?
Cycles.
Yeah. So, and of course, as I said in my first comment, it's not like there's less public debt. There's more and more debt in the world, and the public debt challenge is getting more and more sort of out of control. So, at some point of time, that will turn into a real challenge. So that's number one. Number two, on crisis management, I think one, as I say, is on the leadership, and one learning there, which I think should be an inspiration for everyone who has a leadership position, is how much you can do in a short period of time if you really have to, right? And then first recognize that and reflect on it and say, okay, if you can do all of that if things are really difficult, why can't I do more today when things hopefully aren't that difficult? And also another point is this, how to use the tools of the market together with the tools of policies, which makes everything much more sort of fluent. And the last is on the crisis recovery, and because there it's, again, it's obvious when you think about it, but it's really on the importance of, really making clear decisions and setting clear. A lot of the stuff you talk about in macroeconomics, the numbers sounds bad, but like a 10% GDP growth, of course, is in a global crisis management, the country it's a collapse, but still, like, it's manageable, but it just. Like they said in Iceland, okay, let's just eat mackerel for 3 years and then we move on in life and solve the problems, and which is more or less what they did, and they, of course, not because of me, but because of the Icelanders, they were able to regain their foothold very, very quickly.
Great conclusion. Highly recommend checking it out. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the content, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. Thank you so much.